Kaprizov. And Sagan wins the draw. Heiskanen walling off Kaprizov in the right wing corner. Takes it deep. Heiskanen tries to kick the puck. And now Hartman has it. And gets it out to Zuccarello in center. Zuccarello glides across the line. Puts it into the corner. Kaprizov over skates. So Jamie Benn waits for some help behind his own net. The Benn brothers squaring off tonight. Jordy is in the lineup. It's Matt Dumba still back. Getting well in Minnesota. Suter gets to the red line and fires in. An intercept by Studnic. Centering pass. Studnic has it. Fires on that. Save made by Fleury. And the rebound corralled behind the net. As Bukestad moves the puck out to the neutral zone. Spurgeon was there to clean up the loose change. Hanley in front of his own net. Banks one to Jacob Peterson. Peterson gains the red line. Gains the blue line. And slips it along the wall. Fleury keeps it moving. Middleton flips it up along the shelf. It ends up with Delorier. Now Spurgeon sailed one in.
Blowout.
It's been a wet and dreary day by the shores of Lake Erie, but we have football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
JD, you don't want to watch me play the game?
You hungry?
Oh, shit. You worry about that shit.
They'll run on first down. McLaughlin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And they give this time to the tailback. They do get
Drop the big 84 though, yeah.
Starting at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
On 3rd down, Charles, and that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Good footwork at the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Oh, shit. Let's go out.
They run the jet sweep now for Toney. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Working from the gun, Lance. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And in for the Ravens touchdown. DJ Shark, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion.
Yeah.
I understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Oh, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
Boom. Yeah, let's go.
3 and out on that first drive.
Roddy Woodson.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Waddle.
Off play action. Charles. And incomplete on the
that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Charles.
Yeah, good D.
Able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Gets past one man. So a change.
Yeah, Kadarius, you got a job.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Lance with a tap forward on a jet sweep.
Oh, sneak through there, DJ.
And 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside.
There you go, D-Lins.
Report on these DBs tells me that
just a random reason.
They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's Lance to throw it. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
What we hear so often
Exactly.
become almost a lost start in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And it's
Oh, and he dropped it. There you go again, D-Lins.
and they turn it over.
Oh, wow.
And dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Whoop his ass. Missed him. Fuck.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. The success
Look
there,
there.
Charles, coming
Look,
on
these
the
niggas
outside of the
success.
field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his target, Beckham. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
From the gun on third down, Charles. And he comes back with an incomplete.
Chased him. But the other dude didn't come across like he was supposed to.
They're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down.
Yeah, Marty.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance going for it on 4th.
No, sir.
This is going to be nowhere close.
Not at all.
Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold.
Defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns.
I knew it. I'm trying to get down. I got to go earlier.
49-yard line.
Trey
We've
Lance,
been
of
watching the
course.
game. I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful.
Oh, he tried to get up out of there.
I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Back to throw. Charles. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Charles. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Oh, bullshit.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Lance looking to throw it. Buying time to his left.
Bro, go up the damn field.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Come on, get to the line, y'all.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Lance. Flush to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now a handoff looking right.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now they try the right side here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to do. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big...
Get in there!
Get into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
He whooped his ass, March Madness.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Woof.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Well. That was a run.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive.
Bro, rewind it and watch that fullback go smack that block right by D's.
Dead bodies.
Fullback came through and got a good quality smack.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Charles.
Boom! Pick!
And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Oh, boom! Let's go.
We'll go out to the 42-yard line.
I don't even think the ball hit the ground anyway. It's a pick.
Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a...
It might have hit the ground. Yeah, got to challenge that, my boy. It's a turnover to automatically get challenged. I should put my starters in. No, I'm not. I'll put the niggas in the 4th quarter. 3rd quarter.
Balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own.
Are they going to challenge it or no? Nope. Nothing to challenge, my dog.
Even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Lance. And he'll let this one go deep.
Oh, that's a bucket. You looked out. It's the rain. I want to try that to Drake from State Farm.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action, now it's Lance.
Damn.
And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are, so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
On 2nd down, it's
Yeah, holding.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
To throw on 2nd down, Charles. Throw outside.
He caught that shit. Bro, I couldn't try to jump forward or nothing.
On 1st down.
Yeah, good tackle, 7.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Don't matter, bro. You're not going to get the playoff. Pick anything, you're not going to get it off.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
Let's get it.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Oh, pick it up!
On the right side.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with Made sure the quarterback saw him and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. Charles. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cleveland Farrell able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Yeah, this all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's McLaughlin, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Browns send out their punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. "35 yards that time on the punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, it's still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there just before halftime. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Chark. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. And
Drake from State Farm.
He's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
Damn it, man. Keep running.
They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
If I can get Drake one-on-one, I'm trying it for sure.
Lance looks to throw again. And it's caught. stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now a
It's a good hit.
timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with
It
10
don't matter
seconds to go
though.
before halftime. Here's first and goal, and gosh,
Biff's
points
gonna
here,
win
a
right
chance
now. Come
maybe
on.
to put this thing away before halftime. Throwing now
He
is
didn't.
Lance. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Trey Lance in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away from the 6. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Boom! He caught it, man. Come on, 2K.
Across the 45.
Hell nah.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for set to continue as we are underway in the second half. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Back to Gainwell here on second down. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to pump the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. On the give, this is Cohen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it.
Oh, run him over, too.
Was enough to get them a first down, and it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. On the counter, it's Gainwell. A little juke, and he gets it down to the 32.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On the run is Gainwell. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. And now they'll throw with Lance, escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that almost their first INT in the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Calls it in, and he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down is Lance. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
On second down, Gainwell looking for space. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves. Start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, there, buddy!
A couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Cohen. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Cohen. And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Lutz to try to end the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this thing gets marked where it went out of bounds, so they're going to have really good starting field position near midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Off play action. Charles under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Charles, he's going to float this one deep right.
Man, that's bullshit, though. I'm going for the ball. That's okay.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Charles.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result could be something you don't like.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it cost him. The Browns drive about to get started. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah Moore. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. And he pushed it right. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. He's going to be
Yes, sir.
with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And here's a handoff to Gainwell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. They'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. A give to Cohen. He heads right. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Cohen gets it again on 2nd. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get an ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now a first carry for their fullback. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side of this
Oh!
one. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Charles. He's going to let it fly.
He dropped it. Marty McFly. Catch that, bruh.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a give right side. McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Yeah, and I get one chance. Good job, Marty McFly.
And a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Just a moment, and you will see the slash from Hartman. And the results in the man advantage. When we come back, the last time
It's this nigga called timeout with 3 seconds left down.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here lately.
Made that shit. Good job, y'all.
This from 48 yards.
Oh, he missed it!
And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So
Bro.
the final seconds tick away in
What?
this Baltimore victory. And I think the
This
game
nigga
balls
Cairo
need to be
Santos.
distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for Baltimore, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the calendar change to October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.
Rips that bitch. Shit. Oh, I can't fucking drive. Can't go.
upping my lawn game this year. I've been trying to care for my lawn myself, but it's difficult to figure out exactly.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Jumanji Drew with another How You Applied with the head. So you go in the back, and if you guys could see this little thing back here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna rotate it. You're gonna rotate it until it comes out of place. Rotate it to the right, and this is what it looks like. It's a weather guard. So yeah, there's a weather guard, so that no moisture or anything gets in there. And then back here inside, you're just gonna stick your hand in. And you're gonna feel the bulb, and all you do, I don't know if you can see it.
real speed. Maybe it was the pattern speed that kind of caught Bradley off, but a couple of dangerous looking opportunities. And Ken Jackson with bonus wants a call. I'm not sure he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. What do you think? Well, he deserves a call here, but you know, you're taking a play, the puck is gone. So the referees are not focusing on that play. Their rules where the puck goes, there's no reason to really be looking where the infraction happened. So I understand how it's missed. Possibly the linesman can help earlier, but the better than cut. If there's no cut, the linesman cannot help that. They can't call a single line penalty, only double minor. So if the referees miss it, you have to live with the missed call. So David, with 4 minutes in one, they can call a double minor and have a chance to review it, correct? Correct. They can call a double minor and then they will review it, and I'm sure that if the puck or there's no players hit, they can rescind it. And not only that, but the faceoff came back out to the neutral zone with the Blues controlling it. And as a result, Dallas has got a double whammy there. As back-to-back clears on Goligoski down to the final 25 seconds of the power play. That's where it hurts to have tough skin. That's where you got to be rolling. With the blood to draw it, and maybe going to pour that out down. The leadoff clears. And that will just about do it for the power play. It's now touched up. It looks like maybe by a high stick down in Dallas's into the ice. Well, Radulov, when you look at him in the runway, it seemed to be taking a look at something. I don't know if it was anything targeted or just maybe evaluating. But he's back on the bench, which is a good sign. And the turnover he had earlier without the blue line, but on that power play, you can see where he's supposed to be, and that's next French causing a lot of issues. And when Mark Andre cleared it, Star's had a couple of good opportunities on this last power play. 5 seconds left in the power play. Being raised up by Hartman right in front of the penalty box doors. Out of the box, steps Kulikov. First man advantage, though we did not have a goal scorer during this period, but the faceoff brings it across the line. There's some room. Offside made by Scott Wedgwood. As the faceoff looked to go high to the left side. Could not beat Wedgwood. And Minnesota off of 2 goals for Kevin Fiala. 1 5-on-5 and 1 short-handed. It's close to a 2-man advantage for the Dallas Stars. This call.
Hey Siri. What am I doing?
story tonight is a deal that keeps everyone watching. They got 6 games left in their regular season. They're all against non-playoff teams. What we saw tonight, 2 teams, non-playoff teams on the road, Barry, go in and win in powerhouse situations. And Tampa Bay got lucky at home against Anaheim. What about the strength of schedule? Strength of schedule is stronger than the overall. That lost it. You're right. Going to the first time will be us. Carolina is going to get them. Because they're better than us. And then because those games happen to be better than they do. Everyone looks at the schedule. Everybody's reading the paper and saying, "Oh, we got LA this week. This is great. We got to work with them. Well, we have LA. But then you're going to be LA this week. And they end up going that game. Maybe they think the guys that have to go. We got 5 games left. We got 2 games left. We got to get them done. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Say, those words from Marchers down the stretch. And goes the other end. These non-playoff teams are playing with playoff teams. Couple teams we expect to see in the playoffs. The Queens, the Oilers, Leon Draisaitl, Barry, his 15th multi-goal game. That's the most in the NHL. He's got 50 goals this season. Unbelievable, Barry. Does it every year. He's a good goaltender. In many situations, fantastic. Donna Tarasenko on the nice game tonight. It's a game Buffalo was hanging tough. Great player right there. Tarasenko just locking up on the goal line. Great quarterback. And he's not enough, Barry, for the hat. And then look down the ground for this goaltender. Really outstanding. And the Blues found a way passing the Wild with a tie game. But I guess every game they play is a playoff game. Taking on Calgary. Western Conference playoff scenario as of right now. For the LA Kings, 6 games left, all against non-playoff teams. Beware. That's the all of the story tonight. Third period is on the way for Dallas. Still the same. situations like that, and he's been a big reason why they want another 2-1 lead heading into the third period. And Brian Boucher, how about the shoes in mine? 30-03. Minnesota went holding a 2-goal lead, holding a lead, I should say, after 2 periods of play. But this Dallas team is comfortable in 1-goal games. They come from behind 10 times in the third period. So what has to happen? Well, I think for Minnesota, they got to make sure that they take care of the puck. That's first and foremost. They've taken 3 penalties in this game, so it's kind of led to spending some time in their own zone. I can't imagine that they'll be taking any penalties in this period. But for Dallas, I mean, keep throwing pucks to net. I like the idea of more high, hit pucks there, try to get tips, try to get some read rights. Eventually, those type of chances will pay off. Let's see if something gives here this third. Only 5 teams this season have not lost in regulation. Robertson back into the pass behind Pavelski. Neutral zone takeaway. Goldie comes across. Moving on. Goudreau, and it's sent back down. Ope into a race. And he gets there first. Ope hits out the top, plays it to himself off the back of the net. Ends up on his rear end to the right of Fleury with a skate to the blue paint. And the officials stop play. We are tied at 2 after Robertson's second. And Marc-Andre Fleury, a rare mistake. Yeah, a rare mistake for Fleury, but you get back and you're going to put that one past them and move on. But we got ourselves a hockey game at 2-2.
Smash the drink. Jada, you've been in the damn trash. You developing bad habits, dog. You developing bad habits, Jada. It ain't even nothing in there for her to get. But yeah, I ain't gonna sleep, bro. Gotta run over there. Hang out for a second. Alright, bro.
Percentages for both teams, and Dallas has been dominant. How about our face-off probability? Presented by NHLNIQ, powered by AWS. They provide a predictive probability of each player winning a face-off before the puck is dropped. The defensive zone dropping here. Pretty good row. Let's see if it's straight on. Now Ben moves in, and you can see the percentages flipped. I got Ben. What do you got? What do you mean the underdog? I got Ben. I have Ben below. I have 85. Soriano throws it across the blue lane. It's covered up by Fleury. And you can see that in a 2-2 game. It's one defensive zone or offensive zone drop to make it an absolute limit. And that's why it's going to be important to play off offensive zone face-off. You give it one. And you know what they do with this in Boston. He was getting us to the net. That's the 31st shot on goal for the Stars. And we got 13-17 to play. And I like the mindset of it. Get it there. Get bodies there. See if you can create some traffic. So good job on the face-off by them. Little Buffalo ahead of Steve. Moves it behind the net around the center. Gets it back to the point. One-time drive from Fiala sent off.
Where's the monster? The Black Pants are very good. So what else? What else? What else? I'll take this. No longer taking my camera, but I will take my lights. Basquiat. Did I have that super shirt on?